The IG probe that started last year, reaching all the way to Guam, is still open, so the agency won't release materials yet in that case that first sidelined Babauta on administrative leave before he quit February 1st. But the IG did release, in response to a Freedom of Information Act request by us, its findings in a 2011 investigation, unknown until now, that was closed without any further action. A separate case in May that year involving travel by Babauta and 6 staffers, including OIA Director Nick Pula, to San Francisco for a one-day training session, was referred to the Office of the Secretary. The IG says in its report of February 23, 2011, it investigated an anonymous hotline complaint alleging Babauta used government funds for a November 2010 trip to San Francisco, but not for government business. The complaint implied Babauta and a female employee of his at the Office of Insular Affairs were involved in an improper romantic relationship. Both Babauta and his assistant denied a romantic or sexual relationship, and the document is redacted to protect the employee's privacy. A review of both their emails shows the two were set to meet in San Francisco to discuss the Micronesian Center for a Sustainable Future, an OIA-funded project that addresses what can be done to preserve natural resources from the Guam military buildup. But FSM President Manny Mori, heading the project, canceled his trip, though Babauta still wanted to meet with other leaders gathering in San Francisco. Babauta told investigators he and his assistant met with those leaders about the project, about the Guam Memorial Hospital Authority, and about a Pacific Islands business summit. Former Guam Governor Felix Camacho also told investigators he was at the San Francisco meetings, but only remembered seeing Babauta and his aide at a dinner at a local restaurant, where he and Babauta talked about possible reprogramming of federal funds to the Guam Memorial Hospital Authority. But two of the Micronesian leaders confirmed they did meet with Babauta and his assistant, who later told investigators she was not surprised by the allegations. She said numerous OIA employees were upset the Micronesian Center project was being transferred from USDA's graduate school to the University of Guam. The more recent IG probe is looking into whether Babauta may have steered a contract to UOG, headed by former Guam Congressman Robert Underwood, Babauta's first employee in his long career in Washington. Babauta, meantime, said he had known his assistant for several years, that they worked from time to time on the House Subcommittee on Insular Affairs, and that they often traveled together, but never had a romantic or sexual relationship. The assistant replied, "Hell no," about that, denying the two traveled to San Francisco simply to take a vacation together. She said Babauta had several young, attractive females who worked for him and that he was going through a separation from his wife, which she said may have added fuel to the fire. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.